My name is Elida Mark. I'm showing at EK with the SEC group. So I am a volunteer for 3 years. When the EK started, she started with a few people because many people she knows if it is you are going there, you are writing in your bag, you have as HIV.
Before EK, we coordinate things like the water problems, waterborne illnesses, the malaria diseases, the family planning, and even we talked a little bit on HIV, but not so much. They didn't know the cause of HIV. Some believed on witchcraft, they are being bewitched. Some were just on beliefs, or if you do something wrong, you can be, you do something against the need of the community. And even if you know that he or she is positive, she can't come out and tell you anything. And she can even hide that problem to you. So they didn't address it because they fear, or they had stigma, they fear.
Well, OHR is the Organic Health Response, and it's the umbrella NGO that runs the EKL Akiona Center and a lot of other smaller outreach projects. This community has a 30 to 40% HIV prevalence, so it seemed like if we wanted to get involved in this community, then sort of working around issues of HIV was paramount. So we came up with the idea of starting a computer center where you could come and get trained on a computer and have free classes. In exchange, you would have to come every 6 months and get tested for HIV. The project sort of grew and expanded, and we built quite a large center to accommodate a whole bunch of different projects that would originate out of the center. So at this point, we have a very successful women's crafts group. We have the computer lab still. We broadcast an FM station here, music and public interest stories, all around the themes of public health and HIV awareness. And we have a bicycle project.
The bicycle project came as a result of means of transportation along and around the highland. Since we have, like in Mfangano, there are only 2 hospitals. So people come from very far to go for medication.
I'm called Samuel Okinyo Kech. I live here in Mfangano. Now I have 50 years. My father was having a bicycle a long time ago when he was still in town, working in town. It was about 10 years. I was taking his bicycle and trying to practice to know how I can know how to ride. This is my first bicycle. When I got my bicycle, I was somehow not stable, but it took me about 1 month, then I was just okay. It didn't come out of my mind how to ride a bicycle.
Yeah, actually, many people have been using these bikes. Actually, there is serious need. And you'll find people actually coming to ask, hey, are there more bikes left? Hey, can I borrow this? So there is actually need, and people are really, okay, people are really benefiting from them.
I'm the only man here in the island who has gone more than, I can say, 200 kilometers. I've gone far, as I know. Nobody has gone such a distance with the bike here from our island. I think I'm the one who has made it. I'm proud of that.
Do you know when we have planted the maize and then monkeys will come down to eat which have grown? It's why we are chasing them with the scared our dogs. When we catch a monkey, my uncle, which that day we got at the lake, will cut them into half and then just cut pieces, then give dogs. Kenyatta University is in Nairobi. I have seen that school in a book or in a gazette. It's so nice because the uniform is looking smart. The books which you read there, they are not torn. When my mother and my father is alive, when I have finished my school until now I'm working, I will just even say that, just say the thing which you want. When I'm just getting a lot of money, yeah, I will just say that, oh, you want to build a big building? I'm just making.
In my life, the thing I want we can do, we can go to the checkup. But my husband, she don't see that one is not, it's good. She say, if it is you want to, we can go with you to the checkup. You can live alone, and me and my wife, we can live alone. And me, I'm going to the checkup on after 3 months, I'm going to the checkup. But I don't have any HIV. But I'm thankful, Lord, because of that one. For my husband, when she took this woman, I talked with her, but I have many problems. I'm struggle with my children. Last year on September until now, she don't know when I'm eating, when I'm washing, when I get money, where is it, where, and if it is the I was sick, she don't know. So I don't know. I'm praying for God she can help me.
We call this one pondo for pushing the boat fast a little bit than the rower. So this is what we do. You tie your tool so cool. That tool is a very much important tool. The reels are hard, but it really cuts them so easily. So these ones are the reeds. So you get it like that. If you want to know the real picture of Mfangano, maybe you cannot know it at daytime. If you want to know the real picture of Mfangano, maybe you can go to beaches at night and see the way people there behave, the way people there look like, the way they do their things. In fact, sometimes you can even cry.
Another thing is a cultural practice called Jaboya, which has been going on for many, many generations, which is sort of institutionalized fish for sex, where a woman gets the right to buy a man's catch by having sex with him. So that's been going on for a long, long time. And, with the phenomenon of HIV, that has just, really contributed to it spreading.
The HIV rate was too high in 15 years back, and there was no even a way to prevent. There was no training going on by that time about to know your status.
Wadwa Victor hapa ni wabrodhe maber nikech kawuono wadwa kelo weche mag chiemo kaluwore gi kaka joma chon ne tedo chiemo.
There was money coming in and there was little education.
All cash enters this island through fishermen, through these young men. So these are the guys with disposable income, these are guys with cash. So these are the guys that, are drinking at the bars and sleeping with prostitutes, and then they pick up and they travel to the next beach and pick up another girl there.
The behavior of people will also determine how much somebody has in the pockets, just as a nature of a fisherman. If somebody is sure of getting 200 kgs today and is even expecting to get 300 tomorrow, then a lot of immoralities could be expected.
So there was a lot of interaction. So quite a number of things were really happening. And at daytime, you cannot know that there is anything happening in Mfangano. But if you go to those places at night, you just get the real picture.
Awipumbalage mutuka wa ekalo awagambi wangi warida nindagaja owe kuteta wantu wange awipumbalage wagambi wandu wariza nendagaja owe kuteta wantu wange mutuganye londo mwami Yesu mutuganye londo mwami Yesu mutuganye tulonde Yesu omwami bifu lekegera jowei 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 maula gerra Yohana gerra lekegera jowei maula gerra Yohana gerra lekegera jowei Mataya gerra Marisa gerra lekegera jowei Marina gerra Yabana gerra lekegera jowei Munduka ya ekala wagambi wangi walidao kutesa watu 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 Seku Yesu mwamilifu niye mwamilifu Seku Yesu mwamilifu niye mwamilifu Seku Yesu mwamilifu niye mwamilifu Seku Yesu mwamilifu niye mwamilifu
The price is so high that a local person can't afford it. They're priced out of their own fish. They have to sell it, you know? Almost all the fishing practices that take place on Mfangano Island are technically illegal according to the fisheries division of the government here. Any net that's being pulled is illegal. So all of the beach seining, where people put out a big net in a U and then pull it from the shore, any moving net is illegal. Any net with holes less than 6 inches is illegal. It's a really difficult thing because we can't afford not to sell big fish, and we can't afford not to eat protein. So most people engage in fishing for small Nile perch.
We had also interfered with the breeding system of the fish. So if the small ones are caught, then expectedly we shall not have the big ones.
It used to be a much larger percentage of people, men, were fishermen. Nowadays it's a less dependable income and there's a lot less fish, so it doesn't give people enough stability to be able to save and plan for things like education, building a new house, investing in general. It's a scary thing, and for so many years it was just a death sentence. Like, there's nothing you could do. HIV drugs weren't available here until about 5 years ago. We have put a record number of people into treatment, and they have stayed in treatment. So I definitely think that our next surveys are going to be showing much better news. You know, I think we'll see the HIV rate, especially in this locality, I think we'll see it starting to reduce. I really do. I really think so. I mean, just getting on drugs first and being healthy on your drugs reduces the viral load in a person's body to the point that it's very difficult to transmit. Also, taking drugs, you know, it's an admission to yourself and probably to your family that you are positive, and it's the first step in the society coming to terms with this issue.
They gave us some hope, and that those who will be like join the EK Center, they will be prone to several things, like there will be computer studies, which of course I also wanted to learn. there will be some other services like medical services, like things like emergency cases. And so to be part of this, I felt this one could help me, and also to be getting something that can actually assist my family move ahead in life.
Here at EK, we take public health. We see public health as more than just a medical problem. You know, it's a societal problem, a social problem, and an economic problem. So we're looking to understand the links between economy, you know, confluence of Western society and traditional societies, you know, fishing industry, all of these things, like how that relates to the public health situation, because they're inseparable.
Nikuringwa wigange gareta olumbe yomo nyako ya omwami yawona Yesu ntuze nyingirize odoriza kukyalo ngandi wao amiregona kukyalo Nikuringwa mawigange gareta olumbe yomo nyako egya omwami yawona Yesu ntuze onyingirize oloriza kukyalo ngandi wao amiregona mukyalo Ngandi wao amiregona mukyalo Yesu mwamiza kugere ontole Ngandi wao amiregona mukyalo Ngandi wao amiregona mukyalo Yesu mwamiza kugere ontole Ngandi wao amiregona mukyalo Tumsawa turinde Kumane tumsawa turinde Turina Yesu tumsawa turinde Turina Yesu tumsawa turinde Tumsawa turinde Tumsawa turinde Tumsawa turinde Tumsawa turinde Turina Yesu tumsawa turinde Turina Yesu tumsawa turinde Tumsawa wado Tumsawa wado Tumsawa wado Turina Yesu tumsawa wado Turina Yesu tumsawa wado Tumsawa amane Tumsawa amane Tumsawa amane Tumsawa amane Turina Yesu tumsawa amane Turina Yesu tumsawa amane Tumsawa usiza Tumsawa usiza Tumsawa usiza Tumsawa usiza Turina Yesu tumsawa usiza Turina Yesu tumsawa usiza